after you inhale deeply.
Oh
So,
my god.
so, well, Faith, for you it's been a few months, even since you returned back to the States. Your lovely stay overseas in the cold environment of Siberia. Your new condition is still new to you. You're still getting accustomed to it, and it's, well, Alaric has advised you not show it off. As, well, it's the first time you're back in New York, enjoying the accommodations of the Belmont. As Alaric is meeting you with you here. Right. As you are waiting for him as he'll eventually arrive, takes a seat at the table. And looks at you and says, suppose a few months in the snow did you good?
A bit of fresh air. It's not as cold as they say, you know.
Can imagine that for you now. How are you feeling?
Good. Much better than well, being dead, so 100% much better.
Listen, if anyone asks about the hair, you just say you like it that way.
One of those mini quirks. I think I can make a couple of good excuses. I'll wear a hat.
Speaking of, the lab is almost done here. In the meantime, if you want, there's another mission to earn you some money. Actual money. You've noticed probably people here don't really pay in cash.
Ah, yes. The elusive coin that we all covered. That would probably be useful.
I think it would be useful for you to have your own funds. Get a bit accustomed to how the stone operates.
It'd be a good point at the very least. Haven't had time much to really examine my environment fully.
How was your stay with Alexandra?
It was nice. I can go into detail, but I don't think that's what you meant, basically.
Kind of like raises an eyebrow.
I did get a chance to ask her a few things about Royal, but I don't. Would she have told her anything about if she asked any questions about the Roy thing?
Well, you can make me a retroactive roll, and depending on what kind of roll you make,
I'm sorry, Grant. You said what role? I cut you off a little bit there.
that's up to you. Depends on what your approach is.
Make a flirt roll, you ought to succeed.
I don't have a lot of fort. I will use my speech. I will try to ask questions out of mostly fascination.
Listen, Mac is correct though. Mac is correct. If you flirt, there is basically no difficulty, and then we can all assume what happened.
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
flirt then.
Nah, let me post not a scissor gift.
Yeah, no, you've gotten really acquainted with her, as apparently, just like you, she's developed this ability to, well, in the case of Roy, have this plant-like being infect his body to the point where he's mostly being puppeted, like it has taken control over his nervous system.
Mm.
And it's mostly hijacking the body like a parasite.
And who exactly? How does she get the parasite to presumably be under her control? I presume.
As for the second date.
Ah, goddamn it. But outside of the everything else I did while I was hanging with Alexandra, I just know that you mentioned the black sun, that plant-like thing, seems to be attached to poor Roy's nervous system.
Well, so give me a second. I need to.
Hmm.
Just for bookkeeping sake, of course. For people who want, you can check Face Kanka page, the connection
am.
stuff.
On my way.
I'm with great interest.
What is that? What's going on? Oh dear. Was it not just a one-time thing, Grunt?
For you, maybe. We'll see how she feels about it.
Like, please, Alexandra, your brother might kill
No,
me.
it's a simple thing, Red.
Yes,
Why
of
don't we
course.
give you an endure roll?
Endure? Okay.
Mhm.
Run, get the fucking fixer.
Oh, look at that!
It's
Would you
destiny.
look
It's
at that?
destiny.
What is that?
You
I
had an
can't
excellent
believe-
time. Grunt, thanks for deploying the macro on quick.
I can't believe this. Yeah, no, it stays there.
You two had a good time. You were a big girl. You were a strong girl.
I don't understand what that means.
Listen.
Are you
managed
gonna
to-
be that kind of individual, Faith?
What do you mean? What do you
You
mean?
fucking and then you dump them? I can't believe this.
No, she wouldn't do that, but she would be under the assumption that's what's gonna happen. I mean, that's what Roy did.
She's just a cute, oblivious scientist. She doesn't realize the connection.
Listen,
It's fine. Alexandra is romantic. It's fine.
Is she?
it, huh?
Roy rolled poorly. You didn't. Congratulations.
You managed to keep up with her, and even exceed her expectations.
Yeah.
I'm concerned when you say it like that, Mac.
This is a very important situation we had to like role play out here.
Of course.
As Clark will say. Well, I suppose I did encourage you in that direction, so still be careful with her.
I presume it will be business forward. I don't think it will be an issue, at the very least. Cordial relations and all that. Isn't that how it usually works around here?
Kind of like tilts his head slightly. I thought I was bad at reading certain situations.
What am I missing then?
Well, as far as I understand, he's not the guess and forget type.
Oh gosh, I don't know. Would Faith have got that impression? Because I this entire time, me and Faith were just like, yeah, I presume this is gonna be a fun time, and then we'll part ways and have a nice relationship going forward. I thought one of those.
I guess you can give me another roll retroactively.
Yes, of course.
Detect roll, probably.
Let's see.
Grunt fail. I want the 1 to 5.
That quite it in. What type of personality I get or feeling I get from Alexandra then with my time with her?
Well, she certainly developed a bit of a passion for you, that's for sure. Now, whether that can like bloom into like, I wouldn't say you're in a relationship,
Yeah,
but
gotcha.
she had fun, and it's not like she's not doing the whole casual relationships because she doesn't like. She's doing it mostly because her brother keeps killing the people she dates.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha.
But you're not in that category, and
No. Gotcha. Okay. Faith, at the very least, would shrug casually. Says, "We had our fun. We might have more fun in the future. I'm not gonna pretend like it's not a possibility, but there's a lot more going on with her life that would involve a lot more trouble. I think in the long run."
well, it would be a useful ally if you can keep her more sadistic tendencies in check.
At the very least, I'll see what the future holds. I assume Alexandra will have her fun out in Russia for quite some time with, well, whatever scheme she has cooking up.
Kind of like nods, but doesn't say much.
You know something then, Alaric? One of us can see in the future, apparently, or deal with something with time.
I'm not omniscient, but I don't think she'll be staying in Russia for too long.
Mm. Is that a good thing or a very bad thing?
No, I take problems one at a time. It's not my biggest concern right now. In fact, is not a concern at all now that you fucked with her.
Well, happy to be of service, I guess.
Listen, don't take this the wrong way, but when people develop connections, attachments, that means they're much more, well, easy to convince and persuade.
That's true. Well, I'll probably take your attitude with the whole thing. I'll keep an open mind and try not to get too stressed out with things I can't really see or plan right now.
So at the very least, you're not on her brother's radar, so should be safe.
Oh, that's the goal at the very least. I don't want to meet him, and I hope he never meets me.
Well, at the very least, one of those things will stay true. At least it should.
Concerning, but I will try to be positive about this whole thing.
Listen, there's this mission that, well, you could take in the meanwhile, clear off your head, make some proper money.
Well, is there any particular reason you want me to do it outside of that, or is it just all to have me stretch my legs out?
Well, I am fairly certain it involves a rift. But the rift might be a bit older, yet its after effects might still be in the area.
Intriguing. Well, I can't really say no to that at the very least.
Well, no,
Any-
especially since you would be, well, the third crew sent after it.
Oh, you fully caught my attention. What has any other details?
I don't know that much. It was kept a bit under wraps, but I don't think the other two teams came back.
Very well. At the very least, I don't love a good mystery.
Which is also why I'm sending you. With your extra abilities, you could be a bit more capable in the fight.
She nods at that. Haven't had a lot of time to practice, but hopefully we'll see if it's really worthwhile in the field. I presume I won't be going alone.
No. I have requested that my contact procure some competent fighters for this job.
Is it someone I know, or just someone I haven't met yet? This contact of
met.
yours.
He mostly handles internal matters in the US.
Very well then. You have to know eventually I'm going to keep asking questions until you answer them, though.
Questions about what?
Oh, well, your unique quirks, for one, and just exactly what level that do you exist in, Alaric? If nothing else, Alexandria did point out one thing. No one knows anything about you, and you seem to exist without any tethers right now, which is odd, especially when you seem to wield a lot more power than you're telling me, I feel like.
Well, you know, coins are the currency of this world. They represent favors. Much more important than pure money. If someone has enough coins, they can buy silence. They can buy people. They can wield surprisingly large amount of power without being affiliated with any of the powerful clans.
Mm.
I
And
just
I
happen
presume-
to have a lot of them.
Probably an easy feat for someone with your resume. Well, one day you'll have to tell me exactly how that happened. I really would like to know, but I can hold off my curiosity for now.
Should know that it's very easy to make a large snow boulder once you get it rolling off the hill.
Fair enough.
As to how I started this, well, you'll have to get me very drunk for that story.
I'll put it on the list then.
As he'll get up and say, once you return from this mission, the laboratory should be operational, and maybe I'll give you a full tour myself.
Ooh. I will reward afterwards. I'm looking forward to it.
I'll smile and nod. Do take care.
Same to you, Alaric.
As yeah, the Belmont for the people who work here professionally does have an actual fucking bounty board with jobs, and yeah, this operation would be is available as there is someone looking for people make like a team to figure out basically what happened to the other two teams that went to investigate this well, sighting, as apparently a large, listen, the leaderboard, there is an unofficial leaderboard. There were some weird sightings in the Yukon mountain ranges. So they sent one team to investigate those. They failed to report. They put together a team to find what the fuck happened to the first guys. They also failed to report, and now there's the third team. As it has become a bit of a problem, as just realized, wait a minute, this is Canada, so God, no, this would fall under CIA territory, wouldn't it?
Yeah, naturally, it's North America. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so you know, Mr. Taylor, Mr. Brandon Taylor is in fact getting quite tired of these fucking goofs. So he has, in fact, because on contracts you can pay with money, but if it's an important enough contract, you can pay with coins. And he is willing to pay. Well, in your case, 3 coins.
Ooh.
for completion. Well, and the job itself is not it's not like to resolve any of the sightings. It's just to figure out what the fuck happened to the other teams.
Gotcha.
So there's a bit of accountability there.
Yeah, if that's the case, she will accept that job board.
As well, you can, in fact, as you do that, the receptionist will inform Mr. Taylor and will schedule a meeting with you the following day.
Mm.
As he'll meet up with you. Miss Briggs.
Mr. Taylor, lovely to see you again.
Suppose Europe changed a bit as he like gestures for the hair, as it's now completely white. Just one could say.
At the very least, it's all the rage. You know how it is. A new change, a new me.
Of course, well, looks lovely on you.
Thank you.
I was informed you wanted to resolve missing Yukon teams.
At the very least, 2 missing teams, no explanations.
Yeah.
I had to see for myself what exactly was going on.
Fortunately, I lost, well, 6 agents on this, and, well, hopefully they are not dead. At least some of them should have survived. Worst case scenario, well, at least some of them should still have. They were sent there to do readings on a potential rift that opened up in the region, deep in the mountains.
Mm.
Hopefully you can recover, well, find out what happened to them and maybe recovered some of the research notes or any data they have gathered. Or at the very least, will give me some closure so I can provide that to their families.
Understandable.
Given the mission itself, I also can provide some assistance for you. I understand you are not necessarily outdoorsman.
It probably is a little obvious, but yes, not necessarily my forte.
I have files of 2 people here, highly recommended. With one I have, well, he doesn't know me, but I know him. Worked on a job last year that involved a rift in the Amazon. Did quite a number on our research team. So, you know what they say, if you can't beat them, you hire them.
Very well. I don't see why not. Someone with a bit more experience in this type of situation is always useful.
And second one, someone who has, well, intimate knowledge of the area and has also managed to earn quite a reputation as a hunter last couple of years. Decorated war veteran.
At the very least, depending how this place is, I assume he will be useful with well, the hard dirt and everything else that I don't want to do.
Both these men are highly competent combatants, which, given the absence of the other 6 agents, I assume we're not dealing with just the cold weather that killed them.
I have to ask. I presume, since they took the job, they are in the know about the stone.
No, they're not.
Ah,
Weren't you in the know when you took all the other jobs?
very well then. I understand.
Some jobs don't need full knowledge of the operations. Mr. Ramon is acquainted with the concepts of rifts.
Hmm.
Mr. Hunter here, not so much, but well, he doesn't need to know in this case. That is not your primary objective.
Very well. Unless it becomes relevant, I don't see a reason to spook him further.
He nods. We will, well, I will pay for their not sure if you need anything else on this mission.
Well, any type of information about the age, if I can get any information about the ages themselves, possibly if I can keep an eye out for them if we get lucky enough to stumble across them.
Well, you will have everything about them in the file. Physical descriptions, maybe you'll be able to recognize their bodies. They weren't, not all of them were highly trained soldiers. 4 of them were more akin to you, researchers.
Very well. And, well, I presume we'll have the basic equipment for going out in the wilderness, tents,
You'll not.
resources, things like that. Very well.
Everything will be
Okay.
provided to you as you reach the destination before, well, trekking through the wilderness.
Very well. I think you have me covered then, Mr. Taylor.
Luckily for you, winter is over, so the conditions should improve.
Well, at the very least, I know cold doesn't really frighten me, so rain or sunshine, we'll get the job done.
Good. Ramon will be journeying from here with you. The other man will, well, God, what would be a nice fucking city? But it lives in it.
Anchorage, Alaska,
Yeah, I was also
Seattle.
thinking.
or like Vancouver.
Cabin in the woods he
Same.
lives in.
Mr. Maxwell will meet you in Anchorage when you land.
Very well then.
Any questions for me right now?
Not that I can think of right now, at the very least. And I think that you'll answer.
He's gonna nod.
If I come back all, well, with my 10 fingers and 10 toes, I think I'll have some questions for you, but I want to make sure I get the job done first.
I just saw that.
Well, shall talk more when you come back. Happy.
She nods.
Well, I would say happy hunting, but hopefully you don't encounter their killer.
Yeah. She nods. A bit more serious, but she gets up, giving him a goodbye.
Listen, Roman, you were contacted by the CIA this time for a rather interesting mission. Apparently, somebody needs an escort while trekking through the Yukon mountain range, and well, your name came across their files as an expert outdoorsman, competent fighter, to be able to deal with any sort of dangerous wildlife. And well, the pay was quite good.
Listen, sometimes you gotta earn that bread. Sometimes, unfortunately, helping the Zapatistas in southern Mexico. Well, maybe a good cause, but sadly they don't pay, and Hermontas want to steal their money.
Listen, this is a quicker job than listen. They pay better than the KGB. Listen,
One thing the Americans do have is fucking money, of course.
it's an even shorter job. So
He laughs at the irony of after the Amazon incident.
listen, it's not gonna be any weird fucking plant zombies. You're fine.
That's more about the CIA contacting him.
Yeah, you were told that you are gonna meet your VIP in New York before taking a flight to Anchorage. As you presumably arrive at the meeting point, as both you and Faith will board the plane itself. If there's any conversations between you two, they'll be had there.
Yeah, if nothing else, Faith would do the same thing she usually do. She does now with her every job she takes. Ask him his skill set and anything like that about him.
Yeah, he was too small. Yeah, I'll skip the small talk. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he almost like extend greetings and explain his background and whatnot.
At the very least, you seem to be well versed in combat. I think. I mean, look at your damn character sheet before I start saying nonsense. Yeah, you are.
30 years of war on my back. Actually, I think it's actually might be like I think 32 actually. Yeah.
The war just aged him horribly. So, at the very least, you seemed. Are you aware of what this mission entails?
My intel was to escort you on a job. That's what I was told.
I'll make it frank then, so you understand exactly what you're getting yourself involved with. You already said yes, so you can't really back out now. There are 2 teams missing on a job they went on, and I'm trying to find out exactly what happened to them. And if we're lucky, hopefully find them and return them home. If we're not so lucky, whatever they are doing over there, I find them and return that as well. Your job is to keep me alive.
All right, aren't you worry. I'll make sure nobody gets left behind on that mission. That's my catchphrase. I grunt.
Just looks at the camera.
Yeah.
Extra adrenaline.
Oh, very well then. I look forward to you working with you, Mr. Ramon.
Pleasure meeting you, Miss Briggs. Go on, then let's fly over to fucking Alaska. Goddamn.
As well, you, Hunter, you've been contacted. A nice and friendly private entity. It just wants to hire you for your hunting skills on a round trek through the Yukon ranges. As apparently there's like 2 people that you will have to escort and make sure they well survive the trek. They make it back safely. And they needed like someone who's, well, you have a good reputation. They're willing to pay you a lot, so.
Nice. What's the game target, or is it just anything they find?
Well, they're not hunting anything. They need a guide.
Ah.
But because it's in the mountains and complete wilderness, well, wouldn't you want to take someone who has dealt with grizzlies before?
It's a good point, you know? Yeah, no, hey. Work's been a little slow, you know? Just leaving the off season, so I absolutely take this job.
Listen, the spring is here. You hunt stuff while you're there. Who's gonna like stop you?
You know, if I see something that'll put up a challenge, you know, I'm sure but they wouldn't mind a 5-minute, you know, detour. But yeah, you know, I'll take the job.
As you were told, you're gonna meet the folks as soon as they land. As you're like car ready and everything, will be their main point here. As you see the two the man and the woman walking out of the airport. So the woman does look a bit weird. There's like her skin is rather pale. Her hair seems to be like bleached. And
An albino.
yeah, her eyes are this very deep blue.
With context.
Not unnatural, it's just that
Aryan Blaster. Of good Aryan stuff.
You know, super pale with with all white hair. She's probably an albino who just put in contacts to get rid of the red.
Sometimes they come with blue eyes, so you wouldn't be wrong in that regard.
Okay. Maybe the real pale beast was red all along.
listen, Hate. Look at this man. Let me find a picture. There are some people who just have them very, very blue. They're very
Aryan,
noticeable.
as I said, Aryan stock. This guy looks like.
Where's the fucking...
And they are not
Yes.
enhanced. Those are, in fact, just how blue they are.
Faith, Miss Briggs clearly has like Swedish origins. She used to live in
Oh,
Delaware.
God.
She has
I just can't
descendants from
open my
like
eyes too wide.
she has descendants from like the Swedish colony in Delaware.
Yeah, so Hunter will wave him over.
He's holding up a sign with our names on him. Oh. I presume you're, Maxwell?
Please, call me Hunter. You must be, Faith and Roman, right?
That we are. You're gonna be our expert going through this, those mountains?
Sure thing. So, what's the goal here? He's told us a little round trip, but seems like an odd place to just go for a hike. You looking for something specific, or is it something that I should keep on the lowdown about?
At the very least, I presume there was a group of people who went in and haven't come back out. I'm hoping to lead them back home.
Buddies spit off a little bit more than they could chew, huh?
Yes, sadly, but adventure calls to everyone, so I'm hoping to get some answers in that regard.
Oh, hope to find him alive and well, and he'll like pat you on the shoulder. It's like, all right, you guys ready to head out, or you need to look around the city before you leave?
I think I'll be fine at the very least. I have to get started It's daylight, right? Or is it dark
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah, you have some time.
Yeah, I'd rather not waste precious daylight while we can.
Well, I assume like, is there like a car that'll like lead us close to where we start the hike, or
Yeah, it's your car.
yeah, the company car, it's like a fucking truck.
Which is your personal car.
It's also my personal car. Well, parked right over there. Hit the road.
Very well.
Oh, it's gonna be a long drive. That's conversations.
Yeah, Faith would basically ask, like, mostly, how long have you lived here? I presume this is your, or you just recently moved?
I got a few places here and there. Been up here for the past 3 years though.
How would you presume? How's the weather conditions here? Cold all the time, or does spring bring less trouble?
It depends what part of the country you're in. Here it's pretty cold year round, especially you're coming from the stateside, right?
Yeah, New York.
I mean, New York's a fairly chilly place. I guess just imagine the winter, but more year round.
Do you often have people getting lost out in these woods?
All the time. People think they're born to be in the wild. Some of them are. They just get unlucky. Even the best of survivalists can make a simple mistake, get them killed.
At the very least, hopefully with spring coming on, I'm not too sure. I presume animals are a problem now? Waking up from that winter sleep?
Oh yeah, especially the bears. Gotta be some bears. You guys ever gone hunting?
No, sadly the city life is mostly my purview. I rather prefer it, actually. I don't think I can. The woods just aren't my thing.
Fairly used to tracking through the great outdoors, even though usually my areas are a lot more dry and also humid. Let's say I come from a lot further down south.
Ah, Mexico.
You're simply not there.
Cool place. Only ever been to Tijuana though.
Beautiful country. And they're very dry and hot here. Well, depends on where you're at.
Wanted to ask exactly, what brought you here to Up the Woods? I understand people have their love of the trees and all that, but you don't seem like a man who would prefer solitude.
Maybe you shouldn't judge people by their appearances. I wasn't always this talkative, but you kind of gotta be to run a business of being a guide. Most of the time, I do enjoy the peace and quiet of nature. Only interrupted by the ring of a gunfire, though.
Yeah, is that a problem I'm gonna have to worry about then?
Remember how I said the bears? Think I'm just gonna talk them down?
I meant, are there other people with guns out in the forest who also rather talk to the bear that way?
Oh yeah. But it's a big place, Not guaranteed to run into any of them. Most of them are just after the bears, anyway. So not like you're gonna find some crazy hillbillies up here hunting people.
Is it hunting season then?
that depends. What are you hunting?
Ah, I see then. Well, hopefully we won't have to deal with too much trouble in that regard. But I presume if we do, you'll know how to talk them down.
A lot of conversational issues have the same solution, if you ask me.
And what solution would that be?
Well, if they're dead, they can't argue with you, huh?
True. Yes, less yapping, of course. But hopefully we don't get shot in the same way. I'd rather not deal with the... Well, I came from one job. I don't want to add more complications.
Getting shot ain't that bad.
I'll take your word for that. I'd rather not experience it.
Listen, we're probably not going to see anything of note, really. We'll find your last known location to your buddies, follow their trail, find out what happened to them, hopefully bring them home. Shouldn't take more than how far out is the drive?
Like 10-hour drive, and then probably also have to walk for
Yep.
several hours. Now,
Yep.
now Hunter, they're most likely dead, which is
Oh, absolutely! God, they're so dead. He's just trying to be polite
you're not
about it.
like this is a weird. People don't generally be like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna trek to the mountain, trying to find some randomly lost people. That's kind of weird.
This is a job for the forest
listen.
service.
Maybe they're just really close friends, and their buddies were doing something illegal, so they don't want to get the authorities involved, and at the very least, they just want to bring their bodies home, or at least know what happened to them.
You can rationalize it however you want. I'm just pointing it out.
Listen, I also know that, that Roman guy is a really odd fellow to be up here, and I don't think I want to make anyone upset.
At the very least,
was-
we might... Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was hard to do a job, couldn't do the job.
At the very least, we bought some gear that we might be... If we have to be out there a little bit longer than usual. Though what you're saying, we might need extra blankets.
As long as you pack some nice insulating sleeping bags, some thick coats, you should be fine.
Very well. I'll trust the expert.
Base case scenario, we're back in tomorrow. Realistic scenario, it'll be 2 or 3 days.
Any advice if we get lost or separated? I'd rather not have that happen, but I know sometimes things don't always go as planned.
That depends. How'd you get lost? You're not gonna wander off randomly while I'm not looking, are you?
I hope not. But again, I'm not the best when it comes to forest traveling.
General
That's the
rule
problem.
is if you think someone's coming for you, stay in one spot. If you don't think anyone's coming for you, try and do something that'll get someone's attention.
Well, how about how badly do you have problems with signals, radio signals, and all that out here?
I got a radio on me that's Grunt, how far would my radio be able to detect signals?
Detect signals.
I know that some short range radios, they have a range limit on how far you can
you can talk with it over a range, but can't detect signals.
That's what I mean. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, no, you have I don't know. It's an okay range, I guess. Let me double check.
Well, let's speak. There's a jack and shit up here unless we run across the CIA black site.
It's 200 feet.
Okay, it's not the worst thing in the world.
I got a radio on me that as long as we're not too far away, we should be able to pick up. So I guess the moment you You lose sight of me and try and use the radio.
Very well then. Yeah, I think that's the main things Faith would ask for now.
What would I have to roll to see if Roman selects me as a military guy?
Let me see. Nothing. It's kind of obvious to you.
Just has like a patch that says "I served."
You literally see him like pack heavy bags, and he's not very talkative.
Yeah.
He has that look about him. You've seen that look.
So, Roman, was it? Where'd you serve?
I mostly worked in but I mostly did National Guard duty.
Huh. Not the military? No wars?
There was brief time I was deployed to Korea back in back in the 50s. I mostly spent my time peacekeeping around Busan and then down south.
Korean War, yeah. I spent a few months in there.
You had your experience with the military then, Mr. Hunter. At the very least, how long have you been in service as well then?
Ooh, I was in the military for 20 years.
And now you find yourself out here in the peace and quiet. Must have been a bit of a shock.
I came back and normal civilian life wasn't for me. So I found myself up here. Yeah, a lot of guys like me.
Understandable. I've only talked to a few military men. They had that same thing of preferring less chatter, I guess, what the city brings.
Do we know about PTSD yet?
Let me see. I don't think we talked about that. We don't really trust therapy right now.
It's called being a bitch.
We call those guys bitches.
Not really, no.
Yeah, it says 1980s or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I think
Damn.
the Gulf War was a Gulf War cinema style than the only 10.
It's under a different name. I remember like something shock or yeah, but there's different names for it. No one
Shell
really has
shock.
it.
That's shell
Yeah,
shock.
thank you. Yeah.
It's like it's the old term, but you know, it's a very recent thing.
Yeah, sadly. Sorry,
A lot
Roman.
of the-
Sorry, Hunter.
A lot of those guys are shell shocked.
Hmm.
They maybe it just wasn't for them, you know? Me though, I've always been more of the quiet type.
Well, it's understandable. Only so much the human mind can take before they need a bit of a rest period. But the human condition isn't necessarily the thing I study the most.
But if you have my old friends, you have trouble reintegrating back into civilian life. It's a damn shame.
Shame.
Well, at the very least, you two seem to be doing well.
Well, let's just say I have quite a few friends down south, in the Yucatan still. I'm still integrate myself well with some old family members and whatnot.
That's good then.
I'm sorry, Red. You're gonna have to be the talkative one. Both me and Roman are silent types.
You're good. You're good. I just don't think that can't think of anything else that she would bring up right now.
As well, listen, it's fine. Don't want to talk? Don't have to talk.
We talked. I don't know what else we could bring in this
Robert doesn't know how much he's allowed to talk. He'll
Once-
tell about his. If they have questions about his backstory, he'll listen. The Mexican. He'll tell about his time in the Mexican National Guard.
Listen, as will be a long drive, quiet drive, as eventually sort of 10 hours later, reach like the closest point you can, as you'll have to sort of park it somewhere, and then we'll begin the long fucking trek on foot.
How's your cardio, Faith?
God. Well, I've been through worse and endured far harder things than a couple walks through dirt. Oh gosh.
Wait,
Oh,
you
stuff
Americans.
Sorry, what? No,
I see you Americans out. Too pampered, too used to your cars down south. You're gonna walk often.
Hey, now there's a reason why we left this stuff behind. Civilization marches forward. All these, all good things must come to an end when new, better improvements come along.
Don't worry, it's not going to be the dirt that's the problem. It's the underbrush and the inclines. Oh, and the jutting rocks that you can roll your ankles on. Basically, watch your footing.
I will try my best.
That's why I'm here to help you out, Faith. I may not know the area, but if need be, I'll carry you.
At the very least, I would appreciate a piggyback ride, but I'll let you know when that happens.
Yeah, you can well, you can both give me an endure roll as faith. And you can give me one as well, it's just gonna be basic. No. The weather doesn't seem to affect you at all.
Yeah, it's so nice and lovely.
Can I use my hunter reroll for like I don't know. The only thing that will probably apply is like find my bearings or following a trail or something.
Makes sense.
Sadly, I think Hunter
That's
does
great.
not apply. Does Hunter apply for a free reroll to find your bearings as well? Okay, gotcha. Oh, free reroll that.
Well, I gotta make sure I don't look like I'm
Oh my
doing
God.
too well here.
Oh my fucking god! What the fuck? I hate this. I hate the Italians.
Roman, you can take one grit. As
He's used to snow.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, I guess he's old. I guess you know.
He is
as you-
fucking 50. He's like 50. He's like 57.
Yeah,
Oh,
he is
man.
old. He is way older than you.
Yeah, he's fucking yeah. he lived his years.
As yeah, you'll reach sort of the base of the mountains it's themselves. You'll have to camp out for the night.
I presume we know, at least based on the available data, Faith at the very least knows where they started from. So
Yes,
when that
that's
happens,
yeah.
okay.
You basically have a general idea of the. That's why I think I mentioned that as well.
Mm.
Yeah, eastern part. So you are basically at the the closest point from the highway, and now there's just about roughly 200 by 200 kilometers of mountains. Now
Gotcha.
you're not gonna have to scavenge them all because that'll be insane. There are like paths and like likely places somebody would have traveled. But yeah, no, you were given their expected trajectory.
Gotcha.
But there's about like 150 fucking kilometers of fucking just going through the mountains, which it's gonna take you more than, I don't know why Hunter was so nice. It's 3 days. Like, oh,
He's being kind,
So-
lying to me. It's all right. We'll get some marshmallows.
like this is yeah, I'll say this is probably at least like a week, depending on how like the weather conditions and your own fucking constitution can handle it.
Gotcha. See, the girls are fighting in the chat right there.
Damn. As you enjoy your first night at the base. Well, not sure if there's any conversations, but well,
So, Faith, how'd you enjoy your first taste of the wilderness?
Well, I did better than I thought, so that's positive. I'm not sure if that's just me being optimistic or hopefully trying to find some positives in this place. I will be honest, I miss my lights, but the forest does look beautiful at night.
Oh no, you did fine. You did fine. It's pretty easy to lose your breath, when you're not used to the cold.
Don't worry, I've been someplace much colder than this.
I can certainly confirm that. We're a few mountains back south, but I certainly ain't used to the snow.
I've been across the pond, and there they know cold, I'll say for sure.
England?
Yeah. England.
Roman just fucking ignored me. What? You fucking idiot.
She said across the pond. Like whenever he heard that phrase, he just assumed he meant people from Britain.
Meanwhile, Roman's like, you fucking KGP goon. Oh my god, you don't tell him to be American.
I just roll in the background talking shit about Hunter in his head.
Listen, I'm also talking shit about Roman in my head, and also like subtly out loud. That whole "you didn't lose your breath," it's easy to happen when you're not used to the cold, was definitely not a pointed comment at the old man.
Yeah.
You fucking youngins.
Well, like I said, I've survived worse. I just enjoy my comforts is all. Not too bad, but a soft bed, warm fire, and a good drink. I think it's my preferred setting.
Uh, Two of those things we can agree on.
What about you, Roman? How did you fare with your trek up here?
I'm most at fine. Mostly getting a bit used to the cold.
Well, if worse comes to worse, is that old age-old trying to cuddle next to each other for warmth.
It's not that bad.
Mr. Hunter, you mentioned that there's a chance of survival out here, but be honest with me. What are the odds of that happening?
Really want the truth?
I prefer it.
We're probably on corpse retrieval. How long have they been gone?
At
well,
this
I presume.
point, it would be like the second team, probably a couple of days.
A few days, but
They have a... Oh. If it's just a few days, we might have a chance. I give them 30% odds.
well, I'll take the numbers at the very least. Hopefully we'll find something out here. You got any marshmallows in that bag?
Why the hell would I have marshmallows?
Why does no one ever bring marshmallows?
Because they take up too much space and they don't give enough calories.
Very sport of you. No fun at all.
It's just jerky and heart attack.
Very well. I guess, yes, you have to watch your calories as you trek out here with the bears, the wolves, and everything else.
No, the marshmallows are they're not calorie dense enough. It's just sugar. That's not the nutrients you need.
Have you ever just wanted to do something because it's fun?
Yeah, that's why I became a hunter.
Okay, we just have two different ideas of fun, I think. Do I feel that disgust from Roman apparently? Just look over and see him just judging quietly.
That's what she
Come
said.
on. Come on, you at least have to have a treat when you go on one of these, right? At least little thing to keep you going? Can't just be me. Looks at both of you.
Don't tell me that bag is full of Cheetos.
No, sadly. Okay, Cheetos were invented in 1948. Sadly, no. At the very least, I did bring whiskey, but that's in a small little container. I was told it keeps you warm, but
I think personally a warm hearty meal should be reserved for consumption at a homestead. At a table.
I see. You want your reward after the job is done? And apparently, Hunter over here likes his own strange brand of fun. I also believe out in the woods. I think, for me, a treat every once in a while is a good motivation.
I mean, alcohol's a different story.
Ah, now we're speaking the same language. If we survive this, I can give you a bit of some good stuff. Best to keep sober while we're on the mission, right?
Oh yeah. Unless I'm only... If I'm just doing some camping, I'll drink while I'm out here. It's pretty relaxing. But we're on the job, no alcohol.
A very sound plan at the very least. What about you, Roman? Alcohol for your treat, or
personally, I agree with Mr. Hunter. Very easy to slip up here or get lost, and a bit of whiskey keeps you warm.
At the very least, I'll keep on reserves. Like I said, just to keep you going. I don't think I'll need anything like that for a while. The mystery will hold my attention.
In his head, the mystery of whether your buddies are alive or not?
You heard what she said.
Yeah.
Her own thinking, is she supposed to be this obvious, or like, I didn't get to know what this guy's done on the job?
Listen, Roman. You see the last crazy bitch? I mean,
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Apparently, this bitch was off to Russia. Apparently.
yeah.
So I don't know who this fucking bitch is.
It was just the Russians, man.
That's a weird. No, she isn't Russian. She doesn't have the accent. I know who this woman is, but she has also blue hair and the blue eyes, whatever. So like,
White hair.
it's a bit white hair, but yeah. No, she's all around a bit quirky.
So, what's up with the hair, by the way? You an albino?
Sorry.
No, it's been bugging me. I don't mean to be offensive.
Well, you kind of failed at that point. Is that going to be a problem for you?
There's a Mexican right next to you. If you think I was that kind of guy, I mean, I'd be going for him first, right?
I wouldn't have, of course, but you brought it up in such a weird way. My genetics doesn't seem to really pertain to much. It won't slow us down, and it won't cause any problems. I promise.
I just heard you guys got sunburned more easily.
Thank you for that information. I'm confused. Are you trying to offend me, or are we trying to have a conversation? Because it feels like you're trying to say something.
Just trying to figure out. I'm just curious, you know. I mean, I noticed you've been doing all the heavy lifting with conversation, and a lot of it was about, you know, what I do for fun. So I was just curious, you know, if the hair was a stylistic choice or.
It wasn't a stylistic choice, at the very least. Sometimes you get a little lucky or unlucky, depending how you look at it. I promise you it won't get in the way of the job, and I promise you it won't slow us down. Whether I get sunburned or not, I have sunscreen in the bag, so.
Getting prepared. So, I guess you can stop me if I'm going too far, but I mean, is there anything else that comes with being an albino?
Well, sometimes I don't have that problem necessarily, but vision is a thing to worry about, especially if you sensitive eyes, sensitive skin. Sometimes you get health problems, but I haven't had that happen just yet. Who knows what my future is going to look like as I get older, though? Nothing outside of a few odd looks here and there. I think if I was born outside in these wilderness here, I probably wouldn't have as great bill of health as I do now.
Something to be said for the American health system, eh? Progress.
Depending who you ask.
That's not going to be a topic for conversation for another 40 years. You said humanitarianism wasn't your type of research. Do you research a lot?
Yes, things that catch my attention here and there. I do try to. Sadly, I don't have a one-track thing I'm studying in type of situation. Mostly just anything I find interesting. If you get hurt,
So you're like a freelance scientist then?
yeah, at the very least. Sadly, I can heal you up if things get rough. So, but I won't be able to give you like a full-on surgery out here. I like studying sometimes environmental environments at the very least, unique things, odd things. Got really into bugs for a while.
You're lucky we're so far up north, or else if it was any other woods, the bugs would be really into you.
I'll try to keep myself properly secured away from that. What about you then? Outside of trekking out in the woods, any other hobbies that cause you to, oh, well, cause you joy or anything like that?
Kind of like thinks for a second and just says, nope, that was about it.
Well, can't fault you for what you're doing, what you love at the very least.
Fishing.
I don't think you'll be able to go out fishing out here, can you?
Oh yeah, ice fishing.
Ah, that's true.
I don't think out here. I think I don't think there's many lakes and rivers up here unless you go off to the Arctic coast.
Oh, there are some lakes around the area. I mean, not anywhere near here, but like around where I hang out. Yeah.
Catch any good game, I guess?
Who's asking?
Curiosity's sake?
There's some. There's some pretty big game out in these woods. You know, I'm a pretty crack shot, I'd say.
Anything that you're surprised that you survived?
It has had this conversation. Out loud, it's just like, oh, you know, death is always just around the corner. Most of them, though, was back in Nam.
Ah, at the very least, you survive a lot then.
This is actually all one big psyop to try to get me to confess.
We are the U.S. Forestry Service.
The recording's on us right now. Well, what's the plan? What time should we wake? I presume first light we'll start making our way.
Yep, that'll give us the most daylight.
Good then.
Who wants first watch?
Not me.
My own bones prefer to rest up.
I'll take second, if that helps.
I'll be the last. I prefer the last.
Alright. You two hit the hay then.
Listen. You probably, Hunter, you would have also been given like sort of a expected track for the missing hikers, so you can have an idea of where and how to go. Nonetheless, you can give me a survival roll, and because Roman is here to help you, in a +1.
Hell yeah. And I assume my hunter for your roll would apply? Ooh.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. There's a pretty good shot of getting an extreme or 2 crits actually. You roll.
Yeah. Yes.
Sadly, no double crit. That is. That's still pretty good.
Yeah, as
Thank you for your help, Roman. Couldn't have done without you.
you'll begin your well, several-day trek, as you'll begin sort of trying to recreate the path that the other group took. As you'll, at each point, you'll also kind of look for any signs, for any well, I guess Faith would rather look for any signs while you're more busy on the mundane stuff. So Faith, you can give me a detect roll.
Holy moly, Jesus Lord Christ, Mother of God. Red, your roles in this fucking in the outgun system in general are crazy.
Red is the hero.
We'll see how long this lasts.
Well, luckily with Faith's keen sense of observation, you are able to, well, find your first clue after like 2 days. A bit off the path you expected, Hunter. There's this like sort of torn piece of material as it sort of got caught in some sort of like, what's the word? Bushes?
Branch?
Yeah.
Yeah, bush.
As well, best case is to like camp here and try and like look around. I presume you will do.
Yeah.
Spread out the search area from here. Look for more signs of people.
As yeah, you expand the search area and, well, you find like about like half an hour distance away from the lot. There's like a small makeshift camp. It was a bit of a fireplace that was buried by snow. That was like dug. You can sort of, well, people definitely camped here not that long ago. Couldn't have been more than a week.
It's like we might have found where your guys set up camp.
Yeah. Faith would take a look around and see if there was anything left here, or they just cleared out basically with nothing else.
Well, they do seem to have cleared out the camp, but, well, again, given the age of the camp, it does give you hope for the second group. Maybe somebody did survive.
The way you say that, yes, there is hope in my heart.
We'll post a picture of the fucking Wendigo. Supernatural.
I need to get the sticker from fucking Dance's server.
Grunt, are they still on this point? Are they still on trek or trail, or is it still a bit out of the ways of where they're supposed to be originally, or what you would think they would
It's
be?
out of the ways.
Mm.
But if they spotted something, they probably would have followed that.
Well, a bit farther out than I expected, at the very least. Not too sure something caught their attention and decided to hunker down, or what have you. Hopefully we can find something that'll give us a clue what direction they went. Why.
Yeah, let's look around the campsite, see if we can find any clues on what direction they went, and if not, we just expand the search area from here.
Can give me a survival roll.
Go with the +1 from my dear Roman.
Because you're both like tracking it.
Hey guys, that's a crit.
Three reroll. There's maybe a double crit or something.
Hey guys, it's a crit.
As between you and Roman, you managed to pick up a very faint trace that indicates they were moving north instead of further out east.
Like your buddies weren't done with their camping trip then.
But
When
maybe
they,
that lasts or something.
That's true. Hopefully
heard
it's just a matter, like you were saying, a matter of just getting lost and nothing more.
Hypothermia can also make you do some crazy things sometimes.
I
But
mean,
observe
my
it.
money's on something crazy. I mean, as long as you have a compass, you can go in the general right direction. And even if you don't, choose the movement of the sun.
There's not much else out here. No offense, Hunter, but maybe they say something they had to see, or what? Further up the mountain path means higher ground, right, Grunt?
I mean, not necessarily. Like peaks
Oh.
and valleys.
Gotcha. Hopefully we'll find something. Can we continue?
We haven't found their bodies yet, have we?
Exactly.
Well, as you start moving north, it takes, well, does get closer to evening as the sun begins to set. As you sort of see down, kind of like in the valley in front of you, as you are on a higher elevation right now, will notice that there seems to be, well, some broken trees. The ground is like the snow has also been like sort of turned around in a almost like circular pattern. But what draws your attention immediately are the, well, it's like pieces of people.
Ooh.
You recognize a leg, an arm, torn bits of clothing, destroyed camping gear. And this is from a distance. They're all kind of spread in this circle.
It is really weird how nothing has come to eat the bodies yet, or nothing is currently there.
Don't spot most of the bodies though. It's just
Yeah,
like
dude.
different bits of them.
What if the bear didn't like the legs?
Do bears take their food back to their caves, maybe? Well, come this far. Gotta figure out what the hell happened here.
You know, if we can match up pieces, we can at least know how many people are down there. How many people were in your group that you're looking for?
The second group just had 3 people, right, Grunt?
Yeah.
Or was it more than 3? 3. Just 3.
Guess so we go down there and look, Grunt.
Yeah.
While I'm heading down there, can I like check to see if I noticed anything? Like, does it?
Are the animals still?
Yeah, is everything more quiet than usual, or?
No.
Okay.
Although the wind is intensifying, so expect a more cold night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have like at best half an hour of daylight. You can look around, or you could set up camp. Do you?
If we only have half an hour of daylight, I would actually probably say, we might want to make a little bit of distance from here and set up camp.
I agree.
I don't want to set up camp too close to this. Wild animals are probably going to be attracted. At best, well, I set up. If you're really desperate to see how many people are down there, I can start setting up camp while Roman quickly does like a head count.
No, I don't. You're the expert, and I trust your judgment here. At the very least, I'd rather do it without having to worry about the sun going down. Don't want to make a mistake if we're in a hurry. Let's just be a bit more careful with our watch tonight.
Yeah. That had to be something big. Bear, at least.
Well, they're hungry. What was it? Winter's over with. Maybe they stumbled across one pissed off bear.
This is the mating season, right, Grunt?
You're the hunter, you asked me.
Yeah, let me quickly look up Canadian bear mating season.
That's gonna be in your search forever now.
It is. What month is it, Grunt?
March.
It's okay, it's not mating season yet, guys.
No, it's May. My bad.
Okay, guys, it's mating season. Yeah, yeah. It's mating season for the bears, so they're going to be extra territorial and aggressive.
Wow.
Yeah, Red, I do have the bear spray. It's called a gun.
Listen, I gotta ask.
Don't think a polar bear will care about the bear spray.
I don't know how it works. They just tell me there's a spray for it. But yeah, Faith would trust Hunter's word.
Now, we don't want Grunt yelling at you for listening to my advice, so Red, if your heart is telling you something different, listen to it.
You're good. I think this is a smart plan. You don't get close to the dead bodies when we sleep at night. And Faith, knowing what she knows, would be like, yeah, let's not do that. Let's just be careful. Maybe keep an eye on things and not die immediately. I also don't want to be caught in the dark with whatever the fuck this could possibly be. It's alright. I have 2 meat shields. It'll be fine.
You know, Red, you should be the meat shield. You can't die.
What do you mean? I could die. I've died a couple
She can
times.
die,
I
yeah.
don't want to fuck that up.
She can't die of cold. I guess that's true.
Yeah,
It's still mortal.
yeah, that's true.
Oh, I thought she had,
still-
like, super fast regeneration.
Mm,
No.
No.
I only have one thing, and it's just ice blast.
Yeah, she has regeneration, but it's like not super fast. It's like,
I am Luna Snow.
But yeah, as you set up camp, your intuition was correct. Hunter, this is gonna be one of those unpleasant nights where it's well, you'll have to start a campfire and well hope that you can shelter it from the wind so that you don't freeze to death.
Would I have been able to make a pit in the fire so that the level of the fire is below the ground level,
I
or
don't
is
think
it
there's
too
any
red too
way.
frozen to do
I
that?
don't think there's any way you can keep it up without a pit
Yeah.
because
Okay.
it is quite windy.
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
I will let them both know that, like, who's ever on watch has to make sure that the fire is safe.
Yeah, as you huddle up. Who is taking first watch?
That's me, I think.
Why don't you give me an awareness?
Oh boy.
You can use nerves if you want, or focus if you're
I
paying
would
attention.
love to. I'll use nerves. That's a hey guys, that's a crit.
Man,
That's
you
a
the
crit.
look
worst
at that.
possible crit. The worst possible crit, but still crit nonetheless.
As you're sort of keeping an eye out, you swear you hear like some noises coming from like a couple of pebbles that tumble down. As you glance up in the direction, and you see like this figure in the dark, like it's like a silhouette, kind of staring at you.
Is it like a person-shaped silhouette?
Yeah,
or...
yeah, and it's not a very big person either.
I'll like raise him up and say, "Hey, buddy, are you one of the guys you guys are looking for? You okay?"
as they don't move
I would
necessarily.
also hope my associates wake up from that. Hopefully.
Yeah, if you depends how heavy sleepers they are.
I think sadly, Faith would probably wake up from this. The adrenaline's running right now, and she kind of wants to go and explore this new development here.
Yeah, Roman's pretty jumpy, pretty nervous, I assume. So he'll probably wake up.
Yeah. As you both kind of peek out of your tents, kind of glance, you see that the hunter is talking to, towards like a figure. That's sort of. There's like hard to tell what identifying features they have. It's just that you can tell their silhouette against the sky.
Do Grunt, would it be crazy to say we have binoculars or I have binoculars? If it doesn't make sense.
Probably not. Like, not the most insane thing to have on you.
I would like to use my binoculars to see what the
Not
fuck
gonna
that is.
help you though, because you can't see because it's dark, not because it's far
Okay.
away.
Yeah, I didn't know if we'll get more details. As Faith would slowly go up to Hunter, staying a little bit behind him. It's like, who the hell is that?
Hopefully one of your buddies. Either that or a crazy guy. Considering he hasn't said anything, I'm gonna bet crazy.
Do you think the crazy guy will move on? Should we?
The purpose of a crazy guy is that you don't know what they're gonna do.
Is he?
I
is
assume,
he-
it hasn't responded to me calling out to it all.
No.
It's just still just there.
No, yeah.
God damn it. She's gonna like. Oh, Canadian. They speak English and French. Sir, do you? I was gonna make sure. Like, was there any other language that could possibly be used here? She's like, if you need some assistance, I'm willing to help at the very least, but might be better to get closer to the fire.
They don't seem to move. Now you could move closer.
Oh, I'm fighting two instincts, Grunts. Follow the story or be a smart motherfucker in a horror movie.
Listen, Red, you witnessed this stopped your curiosity before. Go forth.
Right, you're right. I had to go get me my flashlight.
Let me pull up Fate's
I know,
personality
I know.
matrix.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me. Oh, God.
Does inquisitive and reckless beat cautious? How the fuck? Do I even have cautious? Cautious gets deleted from this fucking list. Inquisitive and reckless. I feel like you should go and investigate this.
Oh, God. Okay. She's gonna, I assume, this is just my caution. I presume she has a flashlight or anything like that.
Yeah.
She's gonna get heavy duty. Says, Mr. Roman, I believe, we're gonna go be saying hello to our friend.
All right, yeah, you guys go say hi. I will keep a bead on him.
Yeah, I mean, you joke, Grunt. You joke, Grunt, but the Roman is getting ready.
Yeah, you just pull out the assault rifle to have it ready.
The problem is, he'd actually think the Roman Hunter clearly doesn't know.
Listen,
But,
it's a
King
straight.
Hunter's reaching over. Is like he's got his hand on his gun too. You think this guy's crazy?
Yeah, pulling out the AK though might be a bit much right now.
I think Hunter would think it'd be reasonable, honestly.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, we'll just pull out the AK. Actually.
Yeah, she's gonna trust that Roman will be her bodyguard in this that she's going to not cautiously, because that doesn't exist anymore, but make the confident trek towards this man, a person, woman, creature, whoever.
Yeah.
I assume human being right now. Let's see
Yeah.
if I'm correct or not.
Yeah. You use your powerful flashlight to shine a light. They will avert their eyes as you see a young woman. She's like sort of crouches behind one of the stones, kind of almost like shielding her face from your light.
Well, Faith would lower the light so it's not in her face because that's rude. And second, she doesn't look like any of the people that she's looking for, does she?
No.
Sorry, didn't mean to. You gave us a bit of a scare there, ma'am. Are you all right? Do you need some help with anything?
Sort of looks at you and like tilts her head, like she is studying you. Doesn't seem to understand what you're saying though.
Is the woman dressed for the weather? Is that the question I'm asking? Does she
Well,
look like she's
It looks like she is wearing what you can only assume is some very crudely made clothes bundled up from furs and other like soft material patched together.
Hello, my name's Faith.
How close do you want to get to her?
I think with like at least how many feet? Like 7 feet away between us, basically.
Oh
keeping
god,
the light away from-
she's gonna start hissing way before that.
Oh yeah, she's gonna keep distance. So if she starts hissing, she's gonna stop, back up, basically, and just.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be rude. My name's Faith. I'm. You're over there. You're over there, Hunter. You're not here. We don't mean to cause any trouble or alarm. We're looking for a few missing friends. That's all. Do you need some help? May I ask your name?
As notice, Faith, that you are close, that her eyes do unnaturally reflect the light itself, very similarly to how a cat's eyes would reflect it. As she kind of glances down below, as you look back for a second, you do see both Roman and Hunter have their fucking guns at the ready. She does seem to understand
just
what
holding
guns
it.
are.
My hand is on it, and I haven't drawn it yet. My hand is on it, you know.
Well, Roman has the gun out.
Yeah.
She does seem to understand what guns are, though.
Faith is gonna like hiss at Roman, like, put the gun down, put it away right now. And she's kind of
Puts
keeping her eyes on this woman.
Yeah, puts down his bag and raises his hands. Empty.
We don't want to cause you any trouble. We just have a couple questions. And she kind of like lowers the light to the ground as well, showing her hands are empty essentially.
Yeah. As she sort of almost takes a whiff of the air. And it's very animalistic the way she starts like crawling to you. It's very like it's sort of like hunched, almost like she's ready to jump at any sudden movement, as she's like slowly approaching you.
Yeah, Faith would basically keep herself as unassuming as possible. I presume moving is not what she wants her to do, so she's just gonna crouch down a little bit as well to make it make this, like show that she's not trying to cause her harm.
As yeah, she is gonna get close to you, like 2-3 feet away. And she just kind of stays there, and like again, you can see like her watching you, as well as taking in the air around you.
Faith would slowly put her hand out. So it's like, hello? My name is Faith. Her name? Again, trying to see if this woman will communicate. More likely, understanding that she probably won't.
She doesn't seem to respond, sort of flinching when you talk. But she just sort of stares at you, and then like looks back at the camp, looks back at you.
Is she looking at the camp where the dead bodies, the camp where we are from?
No, the dead bodies are nowhere inside.
Okay, okay. Says, do you want to come with us to the camp? It's warmer by the fire.
You don't get any responses from that.
She slowly, like, presumably she won't take her hand or anything like that, so she slowly gets up and takes a couple steps back to see if she follows her at all.
She doesn't. Just kind of after the initial like jumping back, the moment you like get up, she still just kind of stares.
Ooh. Okay, I guess I will do the classic if I give her food situation.
Mm-hmm.
Will she react differently? I presume I do have beef jerky.
Yeah. If you toss some food, she will in fact very happily grab it and start like munching on it.
Okay. Would it be possible to slowly get her closer to the camp if I just use the food to guide her towards the camp
She
at all?
doesn't seem to want to get closer to the camp.
Gotcha. At the very least, she will take out a photo. Do I have photos of these people at all, or anything about
Yeah,
anything
probably
like that?
do.
Oh, she will take out a photo of one of the missing people from the second team, presumably. Do you know any? Does this person look familiar to you at all?
Yeah, and she looks at you. She looks at the photo. She's just seems very confused.
Okay. And she doesn't have any like outwardly any injuries outside of is it just her
No.
eyes and everything?
Her face is clearly like sort of weathered a bit, but then again, in this environment, that's not that hard.
Faith would try to slowly get closer to her, see if she will even allow her to, touch her, or how close she can get right now, basically.
Well,
Because
listen, you are doing a lot of. Why don't you give me a speech roll?
gonna read that. Yeah, lower success.
Damn the Italian.
Well, as you like, you can get like close to her, but not you can't touch her actually.
Gotcha. Understandable.
Like you
Does it
can
look
get
like
close
she-
up, close enough, to realize that like yeah, these look like pretty crudely made clothes, but
And looking behind her, there's no one or no. Is there a trail behind her or anything like that, or any other people that she would have noticed to see where the hell this woman came from?
she seemingly came from up the mountain. So no, you are very off off track. There are no like hiking trails or anything of that nature here.
I think Faith doesn't know necessarily what to do in this world because, like, her first thought is that this woman has been left, one of those people who are left in the woods for so long that they have never seen anymore.
Yeah, it
which
does
doesn't-
look like
yeah.
any sort of speech is just a mystery to her.
Yeah. And I don't think I have anything to necessarily entice her to come towards the camp, especially if there's weapons and guns she's a bit too wary of.
Yeah, if she doesn't like that. It doesn't seem she doesn't like anything about that camp.
Mhm.
Have.
I don't think showing her my bed is gonna help, guys.
Listen, she has cat-like eyes. She hisses. You know, maybe if you like roll on your back, you know, she'll take it.
I don't think cats also like that.
No, they do. That's how they show trust.
Yeah, that's how they show trust. And if they let you, they really like you, they might let you touch the bellies. As I'm not too sure how long you've been out here at the very least, but we can help you if you want to need safety. Are you trying to show proof?
Yeah.
She puts her hand on herself again, Tarzan style. Faith. And tries to like, basically a very rude way of doing the, not rude, but a very awkward way of doing the Tarzan C to see if anything at all. But I presume she gives me nothing.
No, again, speech is beyond her.
Yeah. Will she let me walk past her at all, or?
Yeah.
Gonna be honest, I don't want to leave you out here, at least. And she will put her hand out for this woman to take, because that's all she can really do. If worse comes worse, she can stay out here with her, because she'll do that.
Yeah, no, she doesn't want you to touch her. So there's no way she's like,
Yeah, at this point, Rome will say, at this point, I don't think we do anything with her unless we violently drag her, and I don't think that'll be.
If you would be so kind as to bring some of sleeping equipment over here, Roman, I think I'll spend my night here, actually.
Are you sure you can survive the cold?
I think I'll be fine. This is
Well,
more
don't
important.
Don't. Well, we can try making a fire. We'll see whether she'll. Even though actually fire won't actually. It's right outside. Actually, fire will not. You know, fire will not hold out here if you dig a hole.
I understand, and I'm taking a risk here, but I'd rather not leave this woman out here. I think she's been left out here a long time.
Rosa fucking like looks at fucking Faith because she said he doesn't know you're immune against the cold.
Listen, trust me. That's what her eyes say. Trust me.
I was like, I don't trust you.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, if she wants to sleep out there, I think that's her decision, man.
I don't think I can try and fucking gag you to fucking convince you to fucking stay at the camp.
That would be a poor decision.
Fine, alright then. I guess I'll get you fucking your bag, I suppose, and
yeah, I mean, you can give her like bring her tent. She like the woman's just gonna scamper away. The moment like you start setting up another camp. But
I thought. Oh,
once you, because if you set your thing far enough from the fire and the main camp, she will eventually come back.
Yeah, this is the. Yeah, go on.
There's a very like inquisitive look at the very least on her face.
Yeah, because Faith is doing this alone in the sense that she doesn't want to put Roman and Hunter in harm's way because of a crazy decision, basically, if they will allow her to do this.
Oh yeah, no, it's your life.
Robert is worried about his paycheck. That's the only reason he's here.
Yeah, I think Ro will be a little bit more like, "Mother, I gotta get you back. I won't get money if you don't come with me."
Listen, if she dies, I can have Roman testify that she, against recommendation, decided to sleep over there, and that was her choice. But you know, it's a free country. Well, I wasn't gonna. I couldn't force her.
Yeah, I don't think leaving food out's the smart thing either because there are bears still out here and they usually eat
There-
your food. So
There are bears out here,
yes,
and it is mating season.
apparently it is. They have the mating season.
Yeah, mating season starts in May, so yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
As while she's doing that, what are the two of you doing?
I think I would finish out my watch and then just have Roman take his part and I'd go to sleep. Listen, this is probably the weirdest thing he's ever seen out in the woods, but at the same time, it does just look like Tarzan, but Canada.
Rob will
So-
watch the silhouette of the woman and making sure they...
Yeah, because how far they are, it's mostly covered in darkness. You can't see them properly anymore.
Ah, fuck.
So if she screams, we'll probably wake up.
Yeah, like you can see the silhouette of the tent, but that's about it.
Shit.
Well, Faith, are you just going back to sleep? Like, what's your...
She's gonna try to keep an eye out for the woman mostly. I presume she's still around, but I
Yeah.
think her curiosity has her trying to stay awake as much as she can before probably she has to take. Has no other option but to sleep basically.
I mean, you're pretty tired, so you wanna give me an endure check?
Yeah. Oh,
You could reroll.
I could reroll. Oh.
Oh, damn the Italians.
Well, eventually you do keep an eye. She does stay at a safe distance, but eventually, like you will sort of fall asleep. You're too tired. But something does rouse you in the night as you open your eyes and you hear like this tear. As you realize the woman sort of staring at you. As there's like a large hole in your tent now.
Brad, is she near the large hole, or does it look like a random hole in my
She
tent?
has poked her head through the hole and is
You can-
staring at you.
You can just come into the tent. You didn't have to make a hole. Faith is gonna go open the tent front door because she doesn't realize
the
the horror
moment
movie
you
she's in.
move, she like immediately like pulls out and like scampers away.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave the front tent open so you can see me and stop making holes in the tent.
You realize that the hole is next to where you would have your
Ah, God
She's
damn
a
it.
hungry girl. She's a hungry girl.
I'll leave a bowl of some bowl of whatever I have grunt for her. Exactly.
You hungry?
Mm, by morning, the food is gone. The weather has also improved for all of you.
Wow, what a weird coincidence, Grunts. I'm sure that means nothing.
You cannot see the girl anymore.
Yeah, but the food's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Faith was probably look at her pouring out tent like, I gotta sew this back up, but that's for later right now. No idea where the woman would. I assume the snow or whatever was left over her trail is gone essentially.
I mean, you could follow her tracks into up the mountain.
First check out the camp or the dead or all the missing body parts, and then maybe that's gonna be her next step afterwards.
Yeah, both of you will see as she is packing up the tent with the large tear through it.
You alright there? No frostbite?
No frostbite at the very least. I went up with a bit of a fright and just huddled down. She seemed to prefer my food more than my company.
Well, she was acting more like a wild animal than a person, so that doesn't surprise me.
Probably got lost at a young age. Probably said child. And the
I would
next
hope-
question: how the hell she survived up here?
I will be honest. If we could help her, I would prefer it. We'll check out camp, and I say if there's no other trails, we follow her up and see if everything's all right, or
No.
try to see if we can convince her to go back to civilization.
I don't think convincing will work if we will. I also want to help the girl, but the problem is we will probably have to drag her to civilization, unfortunately. Or lure, or the problem is I don't think we have enough food to lure her back all the way, and I don't think that'll even work.
Yeah, Faith Grimace. She's aware that you're correct, but it's just like, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. First, let's go see how many friends we have left. She kind of starts making her way to that camp.
Sounds like as good a plan as any.
Yeah, you get as you like venture back down into the valley. Yeah, there's a bunch of torn up limbs scattered around. Trees that have been like knocked over.
Yeah, I don't know how much we can find here, but she's gonna make sure we at least
Yeah,
have the proper
there's-
look over.
There's remnants of backpacks and camping equipment.
How many individual people can I identify with the different limbs? Like,
At least
at least two. Well, good news. One of your friends might actually still be alive, or just dead somewhere else.
It's Schrodinger's dead friend, I guess they call it. And if nothing else, this would have to stay at the beach to survive this. Grant, you said is there any equipment left at all, or is it just torn up pieces of?
It's like smashed, but wasn't anything that you would be interested in. It's mostly like camping gear.
Gotcha.
But-
Any other food?
No, not really.
Gotcha.
There is. You could probably pick up a trail from this place because there's some like dried up blood.
Mm.
that
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
could
ask if we could
follow up
follow
on
the
that.
trail.
Yeah. Need to give me a survival roll.
I sure will. Mac, do you want to make the roll this time? For fairness.
I can make the roll. Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Could I get the +1
The
from?
+1, yeah.
Yeah. We have the same. We literally have the same
have the
roll and the
same-
same bonuses. So
Yeah,
I
it
just want to
doesn't
make you feel
matter.
included. Hey, there you go,
I'm
Mac.
afraid
Nice,
I'll
nice.
free roll that because it might get better. There we go.
There you go, Mac. Yeah.
Yeah, as you start chasing the much more obvious trail, as it will lead you deeper into the valley itself. As you reach this obvious sort of cave that goes deeper.
Ooh, bear cave.
Well, should we go forth, or I assume the light's still up, so it's nowhere near getting dark.
You
just
are
yet.
about like noon, yeah.
We still got some daylight out here. Do we
Well-
try to take a look, or we wait and see what's past the time?
You ready to kill a bear?
Let's go.
I'll let you two go first.
Well, as
Alright.
two of you will head in first. This is a very cave that gets very narrow very quickly, so you'll have to kind of walk in one at a time. As with the flashlights, the blood is much easier to see here, as well as more torn camping supplies. but you do find what seems like a much more intact body, if you could call it that. It does look like it has been torn to pieces, as there's like a lot of camping equipment around. Bits and pieces of tents, backpacks, spare clothes. There's torn apart cans. And weirdly enough, there is this, it's like a looks like what's the word? Second.
Mhm.
Looks like a tape recorder. That's the word I'm looking.
I love it. I'm gonna play that. I
The
mean,
video game quest item.
While she plays the tape recorder, can I look at this body and essentially, in Hunter's eyes, confirm his own suspicion that yeah, this was a bear? But can I look at it and like see if like the bite marks and claw marks are the
The
same?
bite marks are kind of small for there. Maybe
That's
a
weird.
wolf.
Well, you know, could be a pack of wolves. In which case,
Yeah.
that's a lot more dangerous.
Yeah. It's they're not that deep, and they don't seem to have like, for example, crushed bone, that sort of thing. It looks like it was just kind of bitten and then like dragged around until it fucking bled to death,
Hmm.
and then more likely dragged here.
So it wasn't eaten necessarily.
No, no.
Oh, that's concerning.
You can listen. Well, you're focusing with the tape recorder. You don't notice, but Roman, you want to give me maybe let's see, what would be a good stat for you?
Roman's not a very knowledgeable individual.
Could be an awareness roll. Yeah, an awareness roll sounds good.
Do I want to spend an adrenaline because 4 dice? It ain't happening with 4 dice.
It might
need
be
to-
worth it.
Robert, do I want to waste no adrenaline on this? And 5 dice is only 50-50, so I might just get the fucking 2 dice curse anyway.
I believe in you, Mac.
You can do it.
Use the
wanna-
adrenaline.
I kind of want to know, though. I'm too fucking curious. But it's too important.
You're on a
I
hot
can't be-
streak, Mac. You're on a hot streak.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too curious. I will use adrenaline, man, because that's fuck up. It's too. It's the only way I will succeed. Yeah. And I don't think I can justify nerves at all. It must be crime or like focus,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. Yeah,
This
it makes
is
sense.
Prime,
Yeah,
weirdly enough.
yeah. Listen, Romana's internal game theory. Even his, we'll see. Time to blow on my dice. Oh my god, yes!
Yeah.
Did it,
Yes.
Mac. Proud of you.
As Hunter is investigating the corpse and Faith is kind of like playing with the tape recorder, when you glance around the corpse, hands, everything, start realizing there's a bit of a pattern to these things. It's almost like someone like arranged these. They're not just like thrown around. Now, Roman, an animal wouldn't like arrange its fucking trophies.
Yeah, this is fucking hella fucking. This is hella fucking. He's also very confused. What the fuck could this be? Fucking cover up of some kind, or some maybe sort of internal dispute. Yeah, he's thinking like I'm not sure who's currently closer. I think they're both in the cave right now, while
Yeah.
Fave's outside.
No, you're all. The problem is, it's a very small enclosed
I know.
space. So you're like close to one another.
Gotcha. Okay, so
You have to crouch to be able to like walk around here.
No, something doesn't add up to me.
Yeah, this is pretty small for a wolf den. And this
The
is
problem-
not bear
No,
teeth marks.
no. The problem is, I mean, just all the stuff doesn't make sense. I assume also part of it's like also like the items that are like consumed, like the amount of item doesn't make sense. Some of the movie will be like consumed earlier. I assume that's like part of the considerations, right, Grunt?
What?
Uh,
Phrase a
want
sentence,
the-
Mac. I don't.
I assume part of the science of the giveaway that this is like artificial are also the type of items that are strewn about.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Yes.
That's what I mean.
it's-
I guess
yes.
that wouldn't make sense to be consumed at this stage. Yeah, okay, good. I know what
Like
that's like.
you can see. So other than the corpse, there's clearly like the items that tend to be more shiny are like arranged in a visible pattern, like lines and like semicircles.
Like, yeah, he would just point out. This doesn't make sense. Look, I'm not sure why, but why someone would care to arrange the goddamn cans in the semicircle. As he will like point to Flash and point out the obvious like more planned structures to the others.
The cans, you'll see like a watch that somebody probably had that's like broken but still kind of like placed there. Weirdly enough, we'll see this. You know what? Because you rolled a success for mine, you will also notice something that gleams even more as it kind of draws your attention amongst the broken cans and other knickknacks that shine in the dark. There's this golden coin.
Oh,
Like a
God,
skull.
Roman doesn't know, but he'll pick up the skull. He'll pick up the coin. Can I mark one gold down? Technically, it's in my inventory count.
I don't know, do you show it to anyone else?
Are you a greedy Mexican who keeps the spoils for himself?
Roman is a fucking gold coin. What spoils would there be? It's just a fucking gold coin.
Yar, he be keeping all that treasure for himself, boys!
It's a yes or no.
Kill all the rat!
Yeah, Roman doesn't know, like, we're dealing with pirates.
We said that out loud, or was that Mac?
No, that was Roman out loud.
Don't show me, Mac. Don't show me!
Do I see that, or am I still filling
I mean,
with the?
yeah,
tape?
I'll presume he would point that out because unlike the other like junk, this seems like much more like personal item. As
Yeah,
Both-
Roman goes to... So,
both you and Hunter see the gold coin, Faith you
That's
immediately
crazy, Grant. I'm looking
recognize.
at those
Hey,
cans. I'm looking at
let
those
me
cans,
fucking
bro.
talk for a second. I swear to fucking God.
Sorry.
Both of you will see that coin as Faith. You immediately recognize what it is.
alright, boys and girls, who gets the balloon? I think I say finders keepers, so
I
maybe it's evidence.
think it's best if you hand it over to me, Roman. Trying to collect as much as I can to bring back home.
Chefing, he chips you over the coin.
Grabs it, places it securely someplace that else, basically. Inside a person.
Yeah. And stash it on you.
But this is obviously showing this is definitely someone who was in the know. Oof.
Well, Brandon did say he sent like a second team and
Yeah. They still don't know where the first team is at, but still, yeah. I don't know if the tape recorder yielded any results or has any
Well,
identifying marks.
as you play, I was gonna say, there's a couple, there's a recording on it. I'm not sure if you wanna play it with these people around you.
Yeah, I
Given
want to
the
get some.
the sensitivity of the information.
Yeah, seeing the coin now, like, yeah, I'm gonna take some steps because I presume the backpacks don't have anything that would be fruitful for what Faith needs anyway.
No.
Okay, she's gonna take some steps out of the side of the cave to try to listen in without them being there. Mostly probably in deep thought.
you'll make your way out of the cave. Do the two of you follow her, or do you want to stay in the
Oh,
village?
absolutely. I'm getting out of there, man. Pack of wolves? Jeez. Oh, but pack of wolves that weirdly arranged cans. Ugh.
Yeah, kind of weird. Now that you think about it, Hunter, the body was just kind of like being propped up against the cave wall. Kind of weird.
Yeah, it wasn't really... Didn't look like it was actually eaten by an animal, huh?
No. Looked like it was like dragged and left there, kind of placed there, almost.
So, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think a wild animal did this.
Yeah. Were the cans eaten and open, right, Grunt? The cans that were in there? I don't think an animal has opposable thumbs either.
When I say open, I'm being very generous with that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Roman will throw this game theory. You know, I heard about down south in Brazil and whatnot, there being sometimes savage tribes, but the problem is even those are. But I'm not an expert on history up here. I don't know if these such peoples exist up here.
I think it might have been our nightly visitor.
We would have. Well, we can probably follow her trail, but I don't think she came in this direction, or at least the trail I saw that she left behind when she left. Do you think there's more than one outside of her?
She had to come from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure why they would arrange them so neatly. There's some weird religious ritual. Who knows?
If you were out here with no civilization, you like shiny things, you like odd things, who knows what a trophy means for people out here?
Even though now that I mentioned, remember. Hold on. I want to point something out. Why the fuck would she scared of the gun if she was a fucking savage being? She was like just a wild beast.
If nothing else, our good friend Hunter told us about how people go out hunting, and I presume they don't always hunt out places they're supposed to be. Maybe she had a bad reaction, maybe that's how she got here originally. Can't really say for sure.
Awesome.
I still imagine she'd be more scared of the sound. If a hunter close up, how could be just not? Oh God knows. Actually, okay, my expertise is kind of been out of my depth, so I'll leave the thinking up to you, Miss Briggs.
I
Well,
appreciate that.
you guys hired me to help you find out what happened to your buddies. Looks like we did. So the question is, do you want to extend the contract to go and avenge them, or are we calling it here?
I'm not the avenging type at the very least, but there's still a young girl I'd rather not leave out here. The case, silly as it may
Okay.
seem.
Your
A
own
young
will
girl
not.
who, in my opinion, is suspect number one.
If she was an animal, she would have eaten more of the corpse, I'd imagine. Or she wouldn't have just wasted things.
And at the very least, she seemed more inclined to eat the beef jerky I left out than human flesh.
Okay,
Well, the corpse wasn't really eaten, just dragged around and torn up. The canned food was eaten, but
If that was the case, she would have easily hurt me any time of the night. You were too far away to do much of anything else to stop her, really, and it's too dark to really see if your guns would be able to hit her. And you were sleeping at one point or another, I presume. So, why didn't she kill me if that was the case?
because probably
Jesus.
probably because you looked healthy and not as weak.
Maybe.
perhaps the other guys did something to piss her off.
Maybe that as well. But they didn't have any guns or weapons on them that we found so far. And like I said, it wouldn't sit right with me if I just left her out here without at least trying. Call me sentimental, if you will. Or would be naive.
I think you're something, all right. But well, Roman, what about you?
I think the girl needs help. She may survive, but it's not the greatest life, or definitely not the long lasting. I think part of her survival is definitely luck, and I don't think it'll last forever.
And if it's not her, whatever else did these to these poor souls, then I'd rather not just leave her to it.
I don't know. A part of me thinks maybe she just got kind of bored in his last seconds. Hey, but what did the record tape player say? Is it still working? Or is
No.
it dead?
I will say something. I assume you would have studied a bit the area, and especially Hunter, you would know.
Yeah.
Hunter, you know, you are not that far off from a settlement. When I say settlement, I mean like mine that has been established. It's about, I think you're about like 50 kilometers to the west of it. Not that far. From
Well,
like an actual settlement. It's a small settlement, but well, settlement nonetheless.
if you guys want, we could head to a settlement that's nearby, resupply, maybe see if they have any information. Missing kid, perhaps.
That would probably be the smarter thing to do. And she kind of looks back, where she presumably thinks the direction the girl went. Maybe someone will have more information. Maybe you're right. We need to resupply at the very least. Yeah.
Maybe you can also report this into them, so they can maybe like call. Hopefully, maybe they have a phone line or some way of communication.
Can't imagine how long she's been out here if that's the case. Okay. Trust in your expertise, Mr. Hunter.
Is
We are
something?
squarely out of. Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
I think we are squarely outside of my expertise with this. I don't usually hunt crazies.
Well, you're the best next thing we have.
Start feeling as the holds up an unpleasant wind as a light snow starts dropping. As well, snowstorm will soon upon you, so I will need that survival roll for you to even be able to make your way. And there is no +1 this time.
Oh, okay.
I'm feeling rather lucky, and I can create my
you
plus
can
one.
use your +1 adrenaline if you want.
I can create my +1.
You know what? I've been. I will use my adrenaline, actually.
Yeah.
Reroll.
As
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, you can
Didn't have the
reroll.
+1.
Oh my lord, it's impossible.
Yeah. As luckily, you realize that the snowstorm is incoming, and well, it's a bit weird for the. Listen, it was weird to begin with that the temperatures were so low this time of year. Like, it's gonna be cold, but it's not gonna be like freezing cold. This is about like 5 to 10 degrees lower than it should be. You do the conversion for yourselves, the Americans. But there shouldn't be like -Celsius anyways for this month of no.
Yeah.
Luckily, you do make it safely before this heavy snowstorm sets in as you arrive, as you see down in the valley, the mining town. As well, luckily, that means you will most likely be safe from it. As you approach one of the buildings, I assume.
Hell yeah, we did it, guys.
Yeah, there's a weird thing though. There's no lights on.
Oh man.
Well, I'm gonna knock, obviously. We don't
Well,
want
as
to
you-
be impolite.
You knock the door, sort of, kind of kind of lets out a long creak as it gets pushed open. As the smell of dead bodies starts emanating from inside this building. As that's where we'll end off the session.